Hi, I'm Praneeth Reddy. My registration number is 015CS291. This is my 10th experiment in data access lab. The title of the experiment is implementation of selection and insertion sort. Objective of this experiment is to implement selection and insertion sort to sort the list of numbers. Now let's go into the source code. This is my source code for insertion sort. The basic standard header files and library files are given, and the main function is used here. In the main function, I have declared an array A with size 10 and variables ijk and temporary variable. Here I used a temporary variable to swap two numbers. Cout statement is given to the user to enter the elements. For loop is used to store all the elements entered by user in an array. Cin to take the elements as input, and for a set of for loop statements are used. Basically, the insertion sort is an sorting algorithm in which the time complexity of this algorithm is 0 of n power 2. So we need two for loops for one for I and one for j. If a of j is less than a of j minus 1, this for comparing two elements. If this condition is satisfied, then the two elements are swapped and the two elements are sorted. In the same way, the whole array is sorted by comparing this, and once the array is sorted, the loop breaks and Cout statement is displayed stating our array is sorted. It is displayed for case to print all the elements or the sorted elements. Here we used a for loop and Cout statement. When we run the program, enter the elements, enter some random elements. Then see the elements are sorted in an ascending order. Now we'll see the selection sort. The selection sort is an in placing algorithm, and the time complexity of selection sort is O of n into 2. This is my source code. In the source code, I have used the basic standard header file and library file, and in the main function I have used variables called I, j, n and local variable, temp variable and minimum. Here I used an array, declared an array with size 30. Here I declared a Cout statement for the user to enter the variables and take the variables entered by the elements entered by the user is taken as input, and Cout statements to enter the elements. It is for taking the number of elements, and a for loop is used to store the elements in the array, and the Cin statement to take the input, and for loop for the sorting starts from here, and it checks minimum is equal to a of I, if local is equal to I, for j is equal to I plus 1, j less than n, and j for increment. It checks if minimum is greater than a of j, then minimum is equal to a of j, and local is j. Then means the two. If it checks for the minimum variable, if minimum variable is greater than with the elements that are present in the array ja, then minimum is will be equalized with a of j. Then the local variable will be made equal to the a of j, and if the condition is satisfied, then the swap process starts, and a of I, the elements with a of I will be swapped with local variables, and the swapping continues till every element is satisfied. If all elements are once sorted, then the loop terminates, and Cout statement is displayed the sorted list, and to print the all elements, the for loop is used and Cout statement is used. Once we run the program, it's asking me to enter the number of elements, 5. Enter some random elements, and they are sorted in an ascending order. Thank you.